While I was pregnant, you have to do genetic testing, which is when I found out that there was a 1 in 4 chance that Easton could have sickle cell disease, and he ended up having it. Growing up, Easton's always been very social, always making friends, and he's quite the jokester. He likes to make people laugh. Sickle cell is one of those things that people don't understand because they can't see it. Any sickle cell patients, when they get a fever, he has to immediately be evaluated at the emergency room. So any basic childhood illnesses, we've got to go to the emergency room, get blood work done, blood cultures, IV antibiotics, and depending on what the results of all those tests are, can result in a hospitalization. So that's always scary, especially for a young kid. Countless nights I'm calling the on-call doctor to say, hey, this is what's going on. What do I need to do? I remember when he was a baby, he used to hate it because they could never get an IV in him. They used to have to, I call it burrito. They'd have to burrito him in order to just keep him from, filling his arms around him in order to get an IV in. But he's so strong and so brave, and I can't even imagine going through all that he goes through, especially as a child. But he's a brave kid. Out of the blue, I received a call saying that Easton had been nominated to be a Make-A-Wish kid. And it was very exciting because obviously I've known about Make-A-Wish, great organization, love hearing the stories of kids who get their wishes granted. So that was a fun process for me. I was very excited for that glimmer of hope and something to look forward to.
My name is Easton, and my wish was to be a fighter pilot for a day.
He's always had an interest in aerospace. We've been to air shows, he loves the Thunderbirds, and I really started to notice that there was an interest there when he would be playing video games with his friends, and he wouldn't want to play the games that they were playing because he only wanted to play the flight simulator games, and it was almost daily. In the planning process and leading up to the Wish Day, the Make-A-Wish team was fantastic. It was all he could talk about. When the day came, it was just very exciting to kind of, see it all play out for him.
Easton came in this morning and we're helping him be a fighter pilot for the day. So FANG, fighter pilot for the day, or an Eagle driver as we call it.
The day started with a hangout in their bar area. It was like a really cool, it seemed like something that would have been right out of Top Gun.
He had some jalapeno popcorn, which we make every morning, had some coffee out of his VIP mug, wearing his flight suit. It was really cool, so we got him into the culture. Had a swearing in with him, threw on the Eagle driver patch on his shoulder, so he's an honorary FANG Eagle driver now.
He got to meet the pilots, and they were playing foosball.
And then we were able to walk around the squadron, and Easton got to watch with the whole Make-A-Wish team, the whole jet start, so it was loud and fun and cool.
I got to go to the runway, near the runway, and watch them take off. I got to signal them out, and it was really cool.
After that, Easton and some of the family members, we went out to the end of the runway and got to watch some unrestricted max afterburner takeoffs of 4 Eagle jets, which was really cool to see.
I think one of Easton's favorite parts of the day, while there were so many, I think it was just seeing his name on the side of a jet that he got to actually sit in.
We had a jet set up in the maintenance hangar, and I gave him a tour of the jet. On the far side of it was his name, like we do for our pilots. So he was able to sit in his own jet, talk through the controls, ask questions. He was a natural at it, which was awesome to see.
Towards the end of the day, they gave him a call sign. They did a call sign ceremony, and then on his flight suit that had his name on it, they put a piece of duct tape with his call sign, which is Vibin'. So that was fun. I was just very excited for him. It was just, I was in awe, all day, all the things and all the effort that they went through to put together, such a fun and amazing experience for him. It was just really special, that people would go through that much effort to make your child feel special. I would say for anyone that is considering donating to Make-A-Wish, it is so much more than just granting a wish. That wish creates hope, it creates a moment of joy. Those donations it's more than just gifting something, and it's something that will stay with a child for their life. So if you're able to donate, make a child's wish come true.